Hello everybody, and welcome to Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 2, Episode 7. We're on 7 actually. We're only on 7. This was an episode that I thought was really goddamn funny. I laughed a lot at this episode at multiple points, and that is a good thing. Everybody pulled their weight in this episode, no matter how little they may have appeared. All 5 of the, student council now, they all did good things, even if some of them barely showed up. Make good of the time you do have so you get more time. That's an old lesson, I guess. I have no idea what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is that it was a good week and it was a funny week and all that other good stuff. So yeah, let's crack on, get on into the episode and everything, see how it all went down. Let's do this. First thing we hear when we begin the episode is underwear. What is it? What is underwear? What is it? It's underwear, is what we're trying to say. Basically, Chika and Kaguya walk in... Chika, I just said? Chika and Kaguya both walk in on Ishigami while he is changing his clothes. They see his underwear. It's like the typical rom-com situation, but sort of in reverse. And it doesn't play out like that at all. But you get what I'm saying? They take it remarkably calmly and everything. He was just changing, as I said. Chika laughs at him because he's wearing briefs, and... That's not a thing you do, apparently. I don't care. You can wear whatever you want. I do not wear briefs. I'm not going to give you any more information than that, but you get that much. So, there's that. Ishigami hates boxer briefs because he calls everyone that wears them man whores. So, Ishigami, it's a great speech. Truly, he is a great spokesperson of our time. We should all appreciate him. And, yeah. Turns out Kaguya doesn't know what a man whore is. That was pretty funny. Chika gets her phone. It's like, Siri, what? You know what? I'm not going to say it. She says that thing, just in case people were watching on their phones or whatever. She says that word, and then what is a man whore? And then she gives it to Kaguya, and she puts her hand in her head's in her hand, one head in her hand. Words are really difficult. So yeah, now Kaguya has to know, obviously, now that she knows what a man whore is, she has to know what kind of underwear Miyuki's wearing, because he can't be a man whore. That wouldn't be very good. She doesn't want to look like a pervert, though. She's got to just slide into regular conversation. And to be fair, she does a very good job of doing it. She basically is like, what kind of tea do you like? And then he's answering about the tea. He's like, oh yeah, cool. What about your underwear? What underwears do you like, man? And he, to be fair, he's busy, he's working, he probably is only half paying attention. He answers, what does he say? I've forgotten exactly. He likes, hang on, give me just a second. He likes colourful underwear, is what he says. But then halfway through, he's like, hang on a minute. What has she just asked me? Why am I replying to this? And so now he gets the wrong idea. He thinks that she is asking what underwear he would like for her to wear in the future. It's sort of like, I think we're at the stage now where they sort of both know they like each other, but they're still doing this whole, their tsundere thing. At this point, it's just a game. So yeah, now he's like, okay, well, I now have to choose my answer carefully so I don't look like a perv. And what does he say? I've completely forgotten. He basically describes them fluffy chicken leg things. I don't know what they're called. I am much like Miyuki, do not know what they are called. He describes them. Kaguya does process of elimination in her head, and he's like, those are boxer briefs, because remember they're talking about 2 different things here. She's like, oh, boxer briefs. He's a man whore. It would be bad enough if she just blurted it out when no one was there. However, who just steps into the door for their first day on the job? It's Miko Ino. She is like, Kaguya's like, he's a man whore. And then she runs out, and then he shouts after that he actually likes black panties. And Miko this whole time is like, what? She runs away scared, because of course she does. Pretty terrifying situation there. She had it rough this week in a funny way. Like I hope they pay her. They need to pay. I know they get paid. They're student council. She needs to get paid. She needs a pay rise to earning money. Anyway, yeah. Apparently, Shirogane Miyuki, he lost this round. I haven't been keeping track. But I thought it was funny because it's like, yeah, he lost. And I'm like, yeah, he did. I can't see any possible situation where he comes out of that looking good. So It was rigged, I tell you. It was rigged. Open the second bit with Kaguya apologizing for the previous thing and offers him a hand massage. That's nice. Where is this going? It turns out Professor Hayasuka was giving these instructions, or like teaching her that they can't say the sex word. Can't be saying that because it's Kaguya. Basically, how do I stop him from cheating? And I'm just sitting there thinking, you know what, you're missing a crucial step before you're worrying about him cheating. That's the whole getting together bit, but whatever, I ain't going to judge. So yeah, they discuss that for a bit. Basically, she says, do a hand massage to release some... There's a lot of sciencey talk in this section, and I should mainly wish I paid more attention. I passed science. I haven't retained any of that information, but at the time, I was good at it. But now, I mean, what's a neutron? How is that related to a proton and the other tron? Tron Legacy. I don't remember anything about science. Anyway, back to the anime. So Miyuki is cool with getting a hand massage because that means he can hold her hands. Oh, isn't that nice? Turns out it's painful. She's either really good or really bad at it. I forget which way it goes because I know in massages it's you know, there's a degree of pain in some of them. At least I've been told. I've never had a massage. I'll add that to my bucket list of things to do. But yeah, there's a load of science talks. He's in pain. She says something how she's never done something like this before, and you know, he's like, oh, you know, this is nice and everything's like, nope, still hurts my hand. And then as they're doing all that and getting ready to do his back and making it sound incredibly like the sex word, who's gonna walk in for her second day on the job? It's Miko Ito. She sees them about to do the naughty, is what it looks like anyway. And, you know, she also runs away scared again. She's like, this is the student council room. Like, thank God I didn't, you know, come here by myself, because I wouldn't have known to clean the place before getting to business. And now they're getting to business on that couch, but they're not actually. But it really looked like it, because she was wanting to him to do a back massage, or her, sorry, to do a back massage to him. And he was like, well, like leaning on each other. You saw the episode, you know how it looked. Miko absolutely had the right idea with the wrong idea, if that makes sense. She had a logical conclusion. Let's go with that. That's the kind of conclusion we would all draw in that situation. She represents all of us. So we open the third section with Miyuki's sister, Kei. She is having a little cry, and I'm thinking, oh, it must have been a bully. It wasn't a bully, it was a sad manga, but that's besides the point. It was a bully sad manga. He's like, it's not even that sad, man. Give it here. So then he reads the manga and he cries too, with a really funny face that I probably used as the thumbnail when I decided to change it. It's already made, so it's probably that one. And yeah, then due to the manga being all lovey-dovey and shoujo and all this other stuff, he's sort of worried that this is going to make him confess tomorrow because he's in such a lovey-dovey mood. So then he's like, I have an idea. This is a genius plan. His plan now is to get Kaguya to read it so that she'll be in a lovey-dovey mood and she'll confess to him. So, honestly, compared to some of the schemes they've come up with, this one seems kind of logical. It's like, I would think of this one. I wouldn't, because, you know, it's too much effort. But I see the logic in this one, so that's good. He goes to the council room the next day. Ishigami's there. He bought like the whole manga, the whole collection, I guess, which is pretty big. You'd think he's a super fan or something. So Ishigami has a read. He's doing that typical thing we do. It's like, I've seen so much. This can't possibly, you know, I see all the tropes and all that. You know, all the things that you do when you've read or watched a load of stuff. You think you're an expert even when you're not. That applies to me as well, so I'm allowed to say it. But yeah, Ishigami reads it, is he complaining? Criticizing, I think we'll say. But then he's in tears as well. Chika and Kaguya come in. Chika also is a fan of it and knows all about the tears. Kaguya doesn't want to read it, because she's like, it's manga, man, I'm not going to read that. And it's like, first of all, Kaguya, you goddamn read manga, it's a great thing, and you should definitely read it. And secondly, that's basically the others are trying to convince her to read it and everything. But Chika is the worst kind of person, we find out. She leads with the spoilers. She leads with the big spoilers, which, you know the kind of people who do that, where it's like, hey, did you know It's like when people ask, oh, have you got to the part where blank dies, you know? It's like, those kind of people, they're bad, them. Don't, always annoyed at them. Don't lead with the spoiler. Lead with, like, always say, where have you got to? Not, have you got to the part where? Because if they haven't got to that part, hey, oh, you just spoiled it. It's cheeky, you're the worst kind of person. So they duct tape her mouth shut and everything. They silence her. Who walks in while she's getting duct tape up on her third day of the job? It's Miko Ino, if you haven't picked that up yet. So she sees this. You gotta wonder what she's thinking. She had all this idea of what they're like and stuff in her head. And she's just seeing all this. It's just... She's having a hell of a time, you know? Surprised she hasn't resigned yet, to be honest. If I had this sort of situation 3 days on the trot, nah, I'm going home. You've had your 3-episode rule, I'm going home. So yeah, she runs off scared again. Recurring theme, hopefully she gets to do more next week, but for an episode, I'm okay with it. For much more, won't be okay with it. Miyuki and Ishigami then, you know, try explaining why it's good and stuff to Kaguya, and then they do a bad thing too, where they get so engrossed in their own conversation and they're just discussing all the plot points and everything themselves. You know, they're inadvertently spoiling it as well. It's that kind of thing where it's kind of, sort of like, it's not as annoying as the Chica spoiler, because she just led with the spoiler, but this is just as bad, because it's like, you get so into a discussion with someone else. I get that, because it's like, hey, I want to talk about this thing I like. But, you know, with this person who's also seen it. But then you've got the person on the outside that's just like, but I haven't got there yet. Guys, what are you doing? So then Chica, of course, because they're spoiling it, she silences them too, so they're all duct tape. And who comes back for still their third day on the job? She's got like a pond skimmer or a little... what do you call that thing? I don't even know what it is. It's like a grippy stick. Little grippy stick. I don't really know what it is, to be honest. She comes back with one of them. I don't know what she was planning to do with it. I guess choke Ishigami? Yeah, it would be Ishigami. I was going to say maybe Miyuki as well, but no, it would be Ishigami, wouldn't it? But she comes back and they're all duct tape up except Kaguya, who just is off to the side looking bemused, we'll say. And Miko's like, I don't know what to do here. What am I supposed to do here with you people? Like, how, this is a professional, imagine going to a job, right? I know it's a bit different because it's student council at school, whatever. But imagine going to work and having that sort of shenanigans going on. That would either be the greatest job ever or the most horrible job ever. There would be no in between. Depends how much leeway the big bosses would give you. Because, man, if it was strict, you wouldn't get that far. So, thankfully, I mean, Miko's going to have to get used to it. Let's just say that much. Anyone else really thrown off by the credits? Because I most certainly was. I was like, has that been 20 minutes already? Hadn't been 20 minutes already. It was just really early credits. They lied to me. I feel betrayed. I'll be writing a letter of discomfort to the producers, and hopefully they will learn from their ways and not put the credits super early, because it made me sad, because I thought we were done already. But we're not. We got one last section. Due to the shoujo infestation of the student council, I guess we'll call it, the world has been converted. It's all sparkly. Everybody's pretty. It's a wonderful time. So, in this new shoujo Kaguya-sama world, I guess Ishigami is also into Kaguya? Maybe? I don't actually think that's what's going on, because later on it implies that he's being a bro. But more on that later, this sort of mini plot going on. So, yeah, they've got the shoujo manga brain syndrome and everything's going on. Surprised I didn't get Miko in on it, but I don't think she wouldn't take any of their crap, I don't think. So there's aquarium tickets, there's 2 of them, and the boys begin fighting over who's going to take Kaguya to the aquarium. As you know, because it's a shoujo manga, I guess. I can't say I read a lot or watch a lot of shoujo anime. Seen a couple though, so there's that. I'll watch literally anything, if you couldn't tell. Miyuki loves penguins. That's an important point. I don't remember why I wrote it down. But penguins, thumbs up. Good job, Miyuki, for penguins. Who will she choose? You know, it's very dramatic and everything. And then Chika shows up and reverts the world back to normal, I guess. She eats some... She's talking about sumo wrestling, and she eats some cakes. I forget exactly what they were. I don't think they were cakes. They were pudding. It was pudding. I did write it down. It's helpful. And yeah, so and while that's going on, Miyuki hides the aquarium tickets because, I mean, would she steal one? I have no idea. Why would I mean? You don't want to make the conversation more, or it's 3 people arguing at the moment. You don't want to make it 4. Or you could just buy 2 more tickets. I know money's a little hard to come by for students, but are aquarium tickets that much? I'm not going to look it up because, first off, I doubt there shouldn't be any aquariums open right now, and second off, I don't have a second point, but that's besides the point. He's hiding the tickets from Chika. Ishigami and Miyuki continue their arguing over Kaguya. Miyuki's going to take her to the infirmary because she's got a red face because of, Ishigami got all close and whatever else. So Miyuki takes her out. As they leave, Ishigami gets this look on his face like, go get him, bro. Like, as if he was just being a wingman the whole time, which, hey-ho, may have been. Ishigami's a good guy, really. The Chika ate all the pudding and reverted the world back to normal again briefly, but that's not important. Miyuki takes her. He invites her to the aquarium. She says, basically, I don't need to because this place is an aquarium. And we get this, like, weird, not weird, what do you call it? Like a imagination aquarium with things flying around them. However, in reality, Kaguya turned Miyuki down. He's like, what the hell, man? She turned me down. What am I going to do now? So instead, he goes on a bro date with Ishigami and they both all look at the penguins and the fish. And they're like, you know what? This is quite nice. Bros for life. Come on, Ishigami and Miyuki. That's the real ship we all want to say. Don't think it is, but no, whatever. Who cares? That was the end of the episode. As I said, it was a fun week. It was a funny week. Everybody put the work in. Good job. Everyone will be getting pay rises. I guess. I don't know what else. This analogy's gone too far. I liked Miko Ino. I'll flip between her names. That's just a thing that happens. I liked her short appearances, but throughout the one episode, thought it played off each other quite well, and it was pretty funny. If they keep doing it, multiple weeks in a row, it'll get tiresome pretty quick. But for now, it's fine. That's where I am with that. Ishigami was on point this week as well. They were all on point. I'm not going to go through each character. They were all pretty damn funny this week. We're at the stage now where every time they introduce a new character, I get a little bit worried because it's like, oh no, but they all play off each other so well. What are you going to do if someone doesn't? And so far, Miko, despite her limited time in the sort of comedic bits, because the last few episodes have been a little bit, we'll say more serious. I'm not going to say it's been the most serious show ever because that's clearly not true. But we're firmly back in the comedy realm this week, and that's fine. That's the whole point almost. I've enjoyed this week a lot. I enjoy every week a lot. I say it every week. It's a good show. They should keep making it. I don't really have much else to add. They should keep making it until they get to the end, because I'm fully invested at this point. I want to see this through to the finale. If I have to read a manga after the anime finishes, I'll do that. I didn't have a follow-up point. If they don't make more, I'll be upset. I think this is at least decently popular. I know. In fact, no, I know it's quite popular. It's probably the most popular thing this season. It's up there. It's certainly up there. So that's a good thing. So hopefully they make more. Anyway, I've rambled a little bit at the end of here, but whatever, do what you gotta do. Thank you everybody for watching this review. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing and stuff for more reviews. That would help me out immensely. Thank you very kindly. I will see you next week for another episode of this. Take care, and bye guys.